Okay, turning away from Zarathustra, I'm going to end up with this excerpt that I talked about from The Gay Science, The Greatest Weight. And this is where he puts forth this idea of the eternal recurrence of the same. And he finds this to be a very good parable, a very good problematic, a very good sort of conceptual metaphor to get people to think, think to get to where he wants to get people to think about, their philosophy, their way of being, right, in contrast to Western civilization. Okay, so what if you look at it here? Um, you read it says so basically saying, what if a demon were to come to you one night and give you this offer? This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more, and there will be nothing new in it, but every pain and every joy and every thought and sigh and everything unutterably small or great in your life will have to return to you, all in the same succession and sequence. Even the spider and this moonlight between the trees, and even this moment and I myself. So just stop there, right? The problem is you will have to what if you had to relive your life in exactly the same way over and over again, right? Every single detail, you would be aware of it, that it would be coming, right? Uh, and it would be both the good and the bad and all the mundane things, right? So you're living your life over and over again, right? In exactly the same way. Can't change things, right? Um, and you'll have a memory of things. And so then he says, what would you do? Would you throw yourself down and gnash your teeth, be totally depressed, or would you experience a moment of tremendous joy? Okay, so this is the first question you have to ask yourself, right? How do I feel about it? And then once you understand how you feel about it, whether A, you have a negative feeling about it or whether you have a positive feeling about it, then you can start to, unpack it. And it's in the unpacking of the parable that that's what Nietzsche is really going for, right? So a parable, a thought experiment like this is meant to do away with, you know, big books of philosophy, and it's meant to get us to think on our own about our issues, because we can do it. We can philosophize on our own if we are given sort of the right problematic that pierces through all the symptoms and dust in our brains.